So we just had a scan at the women's and they want to deliver tomorrow. So big shock. Admitted to the women's. Yeah, being admitted to the women's hospital. I'm 33 weeks tomorrow. They were seeing the same on the scan that Dr. Ahmed was 2 days ago, and getting my second steroid injection now, and we're delivering tomorrow.
Hello babies, I can't wait to meet you.
Yes, so excited to meet you.
So that is really sentimental. Ed's got his gowns ready to go. How you feeling, babe?
Terrified.
Oh,
But happy.
yeah. That's good.
Visits me with the doctor.
No, you get a yellow hat.
Oh, you get a yellow hat.
Yes, we've thought of that.
Getting ready. Thank you. Get ready to go in. Just getting the monitors on the babies. Could we go time soon-ish? So I got about 3.5 hours sleep. Not feeling too bad, just nerves are starting to kick in now. Fell asleep around 12, which was actually pretty good, but then woke up at like 2:30. Kind of got back to sleep around 4:30, woke up at 5:30. Girl next to me and I had a good chat all morning, but feeling pretty good, all things considering. Just really thirsty since I have to fast since midnight. Ed's here with me all scrubbed up, ready to go. Not long now, it's just after 8 AM. Apparently I might be second on the list and first one's at 8, so not long to go. Ice chips, the best thing right now. It's now 1 PM, we're still waiting, but that's okay. Kind of just been chilling for 5 hours. I'm so hungry and I'm so thirsty, but whenever the time will come, it'll come. It's go time.
Yeah. You ready?
Are they for the beach?
Yeah!
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Alright. We have...
Very good.
I'm gonna run and get changed. I know, it's so glamorous.
How you feeling, babe?
Yeah, good, good. I'm ready to go. I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm up and about.
love and about. We're just chilling, aren't we? Just having a good old chat while we wait for our babies to
Chinwag, just
arrive.
enjoying some of the fun and playful signs.
It's fun and playful sides. Wow, docking station. It's now 2:20 PM and we're in the theatre room just waiting for our room to become available. Ed and I are just pretty much hanging out, telling jokes, and both pretty chill actually. Just, I think we've been waiting long enough now that we're kind of over the main nerves, but once they roll us in, I'm sure we'll start freaking out. So yeah, any moment. Ed's acquired some new bling.
Just got your jewellery for safekeeping. And kind of like the look of it. A bit of touch now.
Yeah, I think
Probably
that's
won't
sick.
be giving back. I feel like a bit of a high roller. So it's kind of sexy.
Yeah, it really adds just a nice flavour,
Just
especially with the outfit.
straight alpha male. What's up? Pleased to meet you.
Almost there, almost ready to go. Can't feel anything.
Someone's tickling your feet right now and you have got no idea.
Yeah.
Some quality filming by me.
Oh, this is good.
That your Emily? Yeah, it probably needs a bit of a clean.
That's lovely. Look at those toes.
So she's doing really well. Okay, so hopefully...
Is she a bit polycythemic? Or?
Yeah. So we've got a lot of fluid running through her. Hopefully dilute that a little bit.
Okay.
And then that way just helps to keep her lungs open a bit. She's breathing air. She's not having any supplement.
It's also a way of us feeding her as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can feed her strong enough. We'll start getting them to the breast.
Great.
3.9.
Saying hello to Nan and Pop for the first time. Little baby Imogen. Got little Maisie here. Maisie was the one that was a little bit anemic, the one that we were worried about. So Maisie's a little bit more pale, but they're both doing really well. And Maisie just has to have an infusion. But she's doing really well. Yeah.
So while you're recovering, we can do this, but I reckon overnight you can start trying to do a couple.
Yeah.
Try and have a snooze and give it a go.
And I can just do it myself.
Yeah.
And then like you'll leave some syringes here or something.
Yeah.
And then I'll just call someone to take them away if I get any.
Yeah, exactly. Collect it up. And because it's so sticky at the beginning, you can like, it's pretty easy to just suck up into the syringe. But if you're having trouble, it's tricky after a cesarean because it's stuck in the bed and
Yeah.
weird angle. But we are here to help you. Just can be a bit busy overnight, so I don't want you to not practice before and go. Just so I know.
can see that coming out the side.
Yeah.
All I wanted all day while I was fasting and I couldn't have any fluids was a massive glass of water and some kombucha, and Mum and Dad delivered the goods.
Got 0.2.
0.2 mil?
Yeah.
Yep, awesome. It's 6 a.m. I've just expressed some more colostrum this morning, and they've also just brought me in from the nursery some photos. So this one is Maisie. She looks so well. This one's Imogen. Bit of a shadow on her face. And they've also brought me these little cloths, so I'm going to put them in my bra so that they can get my scent, and then they'll put them in with the girls. So yeah, first day after our babies were born yesterday. Surprisingly feeling quite good actually. Had a really good sleep. Obviously got given plenty of medication. I had tramadol and endone, because initially the endone just wasn't strong enough once the pain started coming in. But I had a really good sleep. I've expressed colostrum about 5 or 6 times now, which is just amazing. Midwives have been absolutely incredible with helping with that. So with the birth, I thought, you know, I need to record this now before I forget everything. So the process, obviously with the cesarean, we kind of were ready to go from 8 a.m, but they had a few emergencies come in, so we didn't get in till we didn't go into theatre till about 2:30, and then we're waiting around, and then finally we got taken in, had my spinal. When I first had the spinal, and you know, I was laying down, at first I felt a little bit nauseated and just not right, but it only lasted a few minutes, and they said that that's really common, that you might just feel a bit off and then it will go away. And then once that went away, I felt awesome. Like I felt like I was just in bliss. And I was just laying on my back, and they had the sheet up in front of me, so obviously I couldn't see what was going on. And it is a very strange sensation having everything paralyzed down below. And I really could not feel a thing. and I felt super, super relaxed. They brought Ed back into the room. We had, there must have been like 10 people in the room. So we had the 2 surgeons, the anaesthetist, midwife, 2 peds per baby. So yeah, there was a lot going on in there, but it was so incredibly calm. I just cannot believe how incredible the experience was for a cesarean. And I didn't even know if like they'd cut into me yet, but like already they were like, "You're doing really well, you know, first baby's almost out." And I'm like, "Oh my God, really?" And they were just so chill, like while the surgeons were working on me, just like, you know, kind of just having a general conversation like they were out to lunch, you know. They both got a little bit stuck. Apparently my uterus was really holding on to them. So and also with twins, naturally, it's harder to get them out, and they were both breached. So it certainly took a little bit longer than usual, but they, you know, got there. And with the second baby, they came over and they're like, "Jade, just put your tongue out, put your tongue up. We're going to spray some stuff under your tongue." I can't remember if they called it like GDC or something like that. And it just helps your uterus relax. So I had 2 of those sprays to try and get my uterus to let go. Particularly baby B, they really struggled to get baby B out. Well, I can now call them, obviously. So Maisie was first and Imogen was second. And oh my gosh, we thought we were going to have boys. We've always been adamant we're going to have boys. And they were girls, which was just an amazing surprise. And at first it was a bit of a shock because I've just always in my mind been so sold that they'll be boys. And then when they were girls, like, kind of didn't really sink in. And also, so I didn't get to see them straight away. You know, they took them away because obviously with TAPS, with the condition they had, hence why they had to come at 33 weeks, they really needed, you know, attention straight away. So Maisie was anemic, so she was quite pale. And then Imogen was polycythemic, which is the opposite, so getting too much blood. So she was really red. They were able to bring Imogen over to me. Oh my God, they're tiny. They're so little. They're just under 2 kilos, which is still actually pretty good, you know, like a fairly good size. There's obviously some preemies that are absolutely tiny, but, and it wasn't until, you know, they brought her to me and I got to kiss her, and it was just the most beautiful moment, and just hearing her little noises. And I didn't get to see Maisie till probably an hour or so after they wheeled me up to NICU. And Mum and Dad got to be there as well. Then the pain started to kick in, and they said, like, we probably need to go to get on top of your pain before it gets really bad. So we went, and they gave me some endone, but it didn't kick in, and I actually started crying because the pain was starting to really kick in. So they gave me some tramadol, and that really helped a lot more, which they're going to get me some more now because I'm going to try and get up for the first time. Basically within like actually even before I saw Maisie, the midwife helped me express some colostrum. So pretty much within like an hour after the surgery, we were already trying to get some colostrum out. We got some tiny little beads out, and they call it a glisten. So it's just like tiny little, it's like tree sap that comes out. We've already expressed, yeah, about 5 or 6 times, and the most we've got at one time is like about 4 mil, which is, you know, pretty good. And they say don't put pressure on yourself to get too much at once. So I'm just really happy that we've even got any, and the babies have already had my colostrum, which is just amazing. My midwife told me as well that I did have a postpartum hemorrhage. I lost about 500 mil of blood, but it was all, you know, pretty under control, and I didn't continue to have any heavy bleeding or anything apart from just what looked like a period kind of thing. Yeah, they've taken my catheter out now. It's been bloody nice not having to get up to go to the toilet all the time. And Ed will be on his way soon. So I've just been kind of on my own all morning, which has been nice anyway, just really chill, take it all in. I thought I'd be really upset that I couldn't see my baby straight away, but like I know they're in really good hands. I've spoken to too many twin mums now to know this is all totally normal, and I've just felt really prepared for this, to be honest. So once Ed gets here, and my next load of tramadol kicks in and I can get up, we'll probably go over to the NICU and see them. First time attempting to stand up since the surgery. I've managed to sit myself up not too bad. I've had 2 tramadol and 2 Panadol about 15-20 minutes ago. Feeling pretty good. I think I'm like kind of used to this stuff with my endo surgery, and I've had a knee reconstruction before. I've had an appendectomy before, so kind of used to this, but let's see how we go. I'm just going to slowly get myself up. A bit uncomfortable, but not terrible. Feels pretty good.
How was it, bud?
So good. Little noises. Looks like cuddling.
Yeah. John Colby said it comes.
Thanks for your help, son.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. She's like starting to suck on her little hand. That's a good photo, John. You can just take it up as it drops down.
Hey. What?
How's that feel?
Yeah, just unbelievable.
It's pretty awesome, isn't it? It's 4:30 a.m. I had a bit of a rough night earlier on when I needed to go to the toilet at like midnight, and I was in so much pain, like it honestly made me cry, and I had to get some help. Midwife was amazing as per usual, and helped me get up, go to the toilet, gave me some better painkillers. Once they started to kick in, I was a lot better, and I expressed. I've just my alarm went off about half an hour ago. I went back to sleep, but I've just gotten up now, go to the toilet, and gonna express again. But I can feel my boobs getting a lot more full, and I got a whole meal before, which is double the amount I got any time before that day, before that time. So I'm really excited. It's already past 5:30 a.m. and I'm feeling a lot better than what I was earlier. The endo definitely helped a lot, and this is really highlighting to me why you need to listen to them and say, get on top of the pain. Don't be a hero, don't push yourself too hard. And I think yesterday, because we had 4 sets of visitors, you know, went up to the ward each time to see the babies. I mean, we were kind of there anyway, but you know, even just that I think pushed me maybe a bit too far. So that was a good little lesson early on. But the good thing is I've expressed 2 mil in one session, whereas yesterday the most I was getting was 0.4 mil in one session. So now it's actually coming a lot more freely. It's starting to drip more rather than just be like tree sap, which is amazing because I feel like my milk's going to be on its way pretty soon. My boobs feel more full. So I'm just going to have another little nap now, and then I'll get up and go see the girls, I reckon, and see if I can express while I'm there as well. I thought I'd also explain, you know, how the whole post-cesarean thing goes, because that was something that I kind of knew of but had no idea of, like the real ins and outs, and I like to know those things. So when you have a cesarean, they put a catheter in because obviously you've got no control over your bladder, and I was always really worried about that. Like I thought, oh my god, is that gonna be really painful, is that gonna hurt? But it's been really great. So I had it taken out yesterday, which didn't feel like anything when it gets taken out. Then they basically want to measure your first 2 urines after to check that your bladder flow is working again properly. And they said it needs to be within 6 hours from it being removed, but have a go after 3 hours. But because we had so many visitors, I kind of forgot. And then it was coming on 6 hours and they came and they're like, we just need to check. And I was like, oh yeah, but it was all fine. I had a really good, emptied my bladder really well. It was a good measurement. And then pretty much since then, like I've got my my sense of urgency back again to be able to go to the toilet properly. And the other thing they want to know is, are you also passing gas or wind as well? Because they want to know that your bowels are working, which I have now, and that's great. Although like I haven't had a bowel movement, but I don't expect that to happen straight away. And I absolutely do not want to push or strain. And they said, you know, you need to take laxatives because your bowel movements right now need to be really loose. You cannot be putting any strain. So they'll probably send me home with some laxatives. I mean, I've got like my naturopathic stuff like high dose magnesium citrate and paleo fiber in the background there, which I've only just started taking. So we'll see whether that even helps. If not, like I'll just take whatever they tell me because I do not want to cause any more damage. It's 7:20 and I'm getting really emotional. I just want to see my babies. It's 8 AM. I just want to see my babies. I just want to hold them.
At like 3 AM this morning, so she's breathing on her own as well.
Oh, amazing.
And I sent a couple of blood tests for her this morning, which I'll check with their back.
Yeah.
But otherwise, yeah,
Doing
well.
Excellent. And then have the gown over.
Yeah, it might be a bit easier. Yeah, I'll go get a gown.
Yeah, okay.
And it wasn't anything that covered there.
Yeah, I'll go grab some.
You don't know.
That might just come through off the page off.
Oh, sure.
From today. I just paged it.
Just one or two. I had just one. That's why as extra. So I had full tier 5.
How do you bring little Maisie out?
So they can face it.
Oh, yeah.
That little drip's not pulling.
Slightly, so I'm putting both on. All right, darling, it's your turn.
Oh, there we go.
God. Uncle Joey getting tears in his eyes. Oh, there we go, my darling.
Look at you girls, huh?
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Oh, we're together again.
There we go. You just unfold it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very normal.
Okay.
It might just take a few minutes for them to come, so I
Yeah.
might stop it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Has
All
her sugars
good.
been okay?
They're not doing any sugar
Oh,
monitoring.
okay.
so just maybe get them to come and do it.
Yeah, cool.
And then you can probably just put her back once she's...
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, perfect. Good job, Mads.
How you feeling?
This is surreal.
So surreal.
They're my little babies. Love their little voices. We've got Maisie in the pink beanie and Imogen in the white beanie. Their first little cuddles on mum together. First time they've been together since they were born. Hey. Oh my god. They're just so sweet.
Look at them looking at each other as well. Hey.
Pretty awesome.
I know, it's just I was planning to go for my morning break at 9:30 and didn't happen at 11 until 11.
Daddy's first cuddle with both twinnies. Oh, they look pretty happy. Feeding Imogen for the first time. It's 10 to 3 a.m. and I'm so happy right now. So content right now. I think it's like midnight, after midnight. I was like just really missing the babies, like, and I was getting so emotional. And I woke up to go to the toilet and then I was like, oh, I should probably express some more now. But I was so tired. I was like kind of battling with my old self and my new self. Like my old self wanted to be like, oh, just go to bed, do it later. But then my other self was thinking about Maisie and Imogen and it was just so strong. I was like, no, I need to do this for them. And then coincidentally the nurse came in at the time and I was like blubbering mess, like really emotional. And she was like, if you want to be with your babies, go with your babies. I can take you up there. And you can express next to them. And so, yeah, I think you're just like not thinking clearly. You think that you're not capable of going up there or anyway. So I went up there and we walked as well. She really encouraged me to walk. And I got on the breast pumps and actually got like 18 mil, whereas like the previous hand express was like 3.5 mil. So I'm actually getting like proper liquid now, which was so rewarding. And then after that, we got Imogen out and she went down my top and I actually hand fed her my fresh milk with like a little syringe, and obviously they're still developing that sucking reflex. So each time I put a little bit in her mouth, I then like gave her the dummy just to like encourage that sucking reflex. Coughing hurts so much. And anyway, and then she just laid on my chest for like, oh, it must have been about an hour, and I was trying so hard not to fall asleep because they said if you feel like you're gonna fall asleep, just let us know because it's safer for both of you if you don't do that. And it was just, you know, like getting on 2:30 and I was like, okay, I think I might put her back now because I'm definitely gonna fall asleep. But I was fighting so hard because she was just so content on my chest, and it was just so beautiful. It was so beautiful. But I'm actually quite hungry and thirsty now, so I've just got some snacks here. I've got some liver pate and some hummus and crackers and even some kombucha. So I'm gonna refuel and then go to bed. So I feel so much better.
It's alright, buddy.
Milk junk, Maisie. Hey. Are you back in the cot again? Back in the outside world, hey? Let's do it, babe.
Let's go.
We're out of here.
Put my nappy bag on.
Yeah, you're naughty.
Yeah. How's it feel?
Surreal. This is amazing. They're so little in there. They're so tiny. I can barely see you. We're going home. We're going home.
This is Scott, isn't it? Good arm too. Baby number one.
Really? Sit.
Who's this?
Sit. Who's this? Is this Imogen? Oh, good girl.
Who's that? Hey,
Good girl. Oh my gosh.
sorry.